Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to Kinso YouTube channel. Eid Mubarak to you all. May Almighty Allah accept our act of ibadah. May you witness more of this beautiful Eid in good health and iman. In this video, you will learn how to make this beautiful 2 pieces hijab gown. It has a sleeveless gown inside, while the upper part is a knee-length Hoodie hijab. It is very beautiful and unique, and it doesn't have a mini inner hijab, only the gown and the hood cap. So guys, let's get started. All you need for this hijab gown is 5 yards of your fabric, 2 yards for the sleeveless gown and 3 yards for this upper gown. So I folded the fabric. I measured 40 inches from the whole of the 3 yards, which we'll be using for the upper hijab gown, and I'll be illustrating how I folded this fabric using this paper. So let's assume the whole of this fabric is 3 yards. So I measured 40 inches and folded it as seen, and then I cut out the remaining fabric. So what I have right here is 40 inches on this side and 40 inches on the other side from the whole of the 3 yards I said we'll be using for the knee length hijab, Hoodie hijab. So I folded it as seen like this. This is the same way I folded the fabric you see down there. So this side is the center front and center back, while this other side is the sides of the gown of the hijab. So while on the upper part right here, which is the shoulder side, I measured 2 inches and hem it. So that is why you see that I've actually hemmed this part, the 2 inches here. So that is the first thing you need to do before you start to transfer any measurements you're working with. So this paper right here, which is the remaining fabric from the 3 yards, is what we have from this remaining fabric, which I'll be keeping aside. So for the neck width, I measured 6.5 inches and the shoulder measurement is 8 inches. For the neck depth, I measured 2.5 inches. So I connected the measurement. When making yours, you can decide to make it 6 inches by 2 inches because I actually felt like this was wide to some extent. So everything we have here is 8 inches. So people who don't have a broad shoulder might actually find it really big on them. So I explained something on this neckline at the end of this video, so do ensure to watch the video till the end in order to see exactly what I explained and learn from it. So I notched the center of the neckline as seen. So I placed the tape at the shoulder point, which is 25 inches, and measured what I'll be attaching to the sleeve. So I'll be attaching 5 inches sleeve length to it, while on the arm allowance here I initially measured 7 inches, then I changed it to 6 inches, and then I connected the side, the down part of the gown as seen, away from the gray line. There is no measurement to this, I just want to cut out the gray line on the edges. To our old subscribers, thank you for being loyal to this channel, and the new subscribers, welcome to Kinso YouTube channel. This is the right time to hit the subscribe button. So when you open this up, this is what you have on the shoulder part right here. Remember, everything you are doing on this fabric, you are doing it on the right side. So do ensure to use anything you'll be able to clean in marking your measurement. So the point I marked here is where we'll be putting the buttons. So I folded 2 inches from the remaining fabric as seen. This fabric is on fold, and then I measured 19 inches And on the down part here, I measured 12 inches and later changed it to 12.5 inches. This is the part that will be attached to the hijab. This depends on how separated you want the hood to be from each other in the front part, but our advice when making yours, you should make it 14 inches and not 12 inches, because this particular one is for someone with a broad shoulder and very giant. So on the down part there, I measured 1 inches upward so that the part will be curved. Anyone who has watched my Hoodie hijab tutorial knows why we do this. It's just for it to give it a very beautiful shape at the front part. And that is all for the hoodie. So the next thing I did was to cut the hoodie rope, and all I did was just to fold the remaining fabric. There is no measurement for this, but when making yours, you can decide to make the width 1.5 inches. So this is what we have. Then I folded the remaining fabric, which I'll be using to cut the sleeve I'll be attaching to the hijab. So the wideness of the sleeve is 6 inches, while the length of the sleeve I also made it 6 inches because I'll be folding it at the tip for the ruffle sleeve, rather for the ruffles. Then I cut extra fabric for the hood rope, and that is all for the cutting. So this is what you should have after cutting yours. So the correction I said I'll be making when cutting the neckline, if you fold your fabric like this and you cut the neckline, you have something like this, and at the end the tip of the neckline will be away from the main fabric. Remember, the 2 inches we measured will be away from the main fabric. So when cutting your neckline, ensure you fold the 2 inches before you cut the neckline, just like I did with this paper right now. So I'll be showing you how I made corrections for this. So this was how I made the correction. I just folded it in a bit and I stitch it, and this actually add more beauty to the hijab, and it's just from another style entirely. So in case you make yours the same way I did when cutting, this is the way you correct it. You don't have to panic. So this one you see right here, I ensured to fold the 2 inches we hemmed already before I cut the neckline. That is why you can see the edges are intact with the neckline, and this is the shape you would have when you cut it that way. So guys, this is the beauty we made. On the sleeve, I made a ruffle sleeve, which I'll be leaving the link to the tutorial in the description box for anyone who doesn't know how to make this type of sleeve. And then the mini hijab and the sleeveless gown underneath, I'll be leaving the tutorial on how to make it as well for those who don't know how to cut it or even sew it. So everything here, we have the tutorial for them in case you do not know how to make them. So guys, this is what we made. We made the jilbab in 2 different colors, and you can see how beautiful it all came out. If this is your first time here and you are yet to subscribe to the channel, this is the right time to hit the subscribe button. You have come to the right channel for your DIY modest wear tutorials. Our tutorials are self-detailed and well explanatory, and we upload new content every Saturday. To our old subscribers, thank you for being loyal to this channel. Do remember to also like this video and leave a comment if you are yet to do so. And do tell your friends and loved ones about Kinso YouTube channel. If you want to learn more from us, we have online classes for our modest wears, and the flyers will be displayed on your screen right now. Do ensure to send us a message for inquiries, and the link to also make payments to join our online class is also in the description box. We can't wait to have you in our class, and we wish you a very beautiful Eid celebration. Bye. See you in our next video. Assalamu alaikum.